AirNet India, as we have it currently, is held at 7150 kHz from 7:30 p.m. IST, 14 Zulu, daily. According to the QSL Net page of VU2JOS, the net controllers are VU2NSL, VU2RVE, VU2KNT, VU3TBU, VU3 Lima Lima Lima, VU3MES, all from South India, and 8 Quebec 7 Papa Romeo from Maldives. I have had the opportunity to check into AirNet India with 8 Quebec 7 Papa Romeo as alternate net control a few times. I do hear some Yankee Charlie Indonesia stations check in regularly as well. Occasionally, Alpha 41 Lima Delta from Oman also turns up at AirNet India. Noise levels are fairly high on the frequency in the evening, possibly with a lot of LED lights around compared to the morning 40-meter nets, which I am able to hear better in my FT710 radio. Having said that, this was not the AirNet India which I was familiar with when I started in amateur radio way back in 1985. It was held on 14.150 MHz in those days. As I did not have 20-meter setup in those days, I used to visit the QTH of my Elmer VU2 November Yankee Romeo, silent key, whenever time permits to check into AirNet India in those days. When I was traveling out of my location, I tried to visit some ham friend in other cities at the time of AirNet India so that I could check in from their radio. In those days, after the initial call for emergency mobile and DX check-in, the calls used to be on a zonal basis according to the first digit of the postal index number PIN code. I had to wait till my zone 6 was called, as it started from zone 1 in New Delhi. But if I wanted a contact with VU2 SDN or VU2 Triple Charlie from New Delhi, I could call contact when they were being called and QSY to another frequency. I still remember my eyeball QSO with VU2 Triple Charlie when I visited New Delhi in 1988 after getting acquainted on AirNet India. I used to contact VU2 November Kilo Bravo similarly, being the farthest VU ham I could contact in those days. Recently, VU2 DSI mentioned that there are plans to restart the old AirNet India on 20 meter with zone-wise calls, as we currently do not have an HF net with true pan-India coverage, though Belgaum net is coming near that with plenty of pan-India check-in even from as north as New Delhi. Another 20-meter net in those days, which has gone into total oblivion, is the CNet or the Southeast Asia net.